Hi everybody, it's lovely to be with you. My name is Mr Hudson. I think it is. Let me just check. Oh yes. You may have seen me around school. You know that I live just over the way, away from the library, and I just thought it'd be lovely just to see if I could read a bedtime story for you. So if you'd like to listen, a bit like my teddy here that the orangutan is looking after, if you want to just pop out and get your teddy, and when you come back I'm going to read one of my very, very favourite stories about a meerkat. Because I don't know about you, but you know, every time I go to the zoo or any like country park and I see meerkats, I think, wow, what an incredible species you are. It must be a bit stressy, just always being on the lookout. You know how they stand on their back legs and they're always looking out just to see if any kind of enemy is coming round. And I think it must be exhausting being that, but I know that they have a lot of fun playing together. And when I saw this book, The Meerkat Trail, I thought, that's a book that children will love to hear. So if you're ready, I'm ready. So let's get going on Meerkat Trail. So this is all about a meerkat who is very close to his family, but just feels maybe there's life outside the family walls. So let's see what happens, shall we? Right, you all sitting comfortably? Well, Sunny lives in the Kalahari Desert. It's very dry and very hot. And sometimes Sunny the meerkat thinks it's too hot. I think we all know that feeling, don't we? Now, Sunny comes from a large family. They all work together, because that's what meerkats do. They play together, they eat together, they learn together. And look, here's the blackboard at school saying, remember, a meerkat alone is on its own. Stay safe, stay together, and stay away from jackals. Ooh, so they're always on the lookout, aren't they? And they all sleep together, nice and cozy. In fact, they do everything together. They're very close. But you know, sometimes Sunny thinks that they're too close. Now, sometimes Sunny wishes that he could live somewhere else. So one day he picks his suitcase and he writes his family a note. He says, "Dear everyone, I'm off to find somewhere perfect to live. Don't worry, Mum, I'll be staying with our mongoose relatives, so it'll be quite safe. Love, from Sunny." And P.S. I promised to write. So on Monday, Sunny visits his Uncle Bob. Ooh, where does Uncle Bob live? Well, Sunny sends a postcard saying, well, where Uncle Bob lives is a bit like, or a lot like, being at home here, except that I'm the biggest. The weather is sunny and the food is fantastic. But the best thing is that no one has to keep a lookout, because there's this bird that goes squawk, squawk. And when there's danger, I told Uncle Bob that our family motto is stay safe, stay together. And he told me that theirs is run and hide. That's a good one, isn't it? Now, Uncle Bob's family made him feel very welcome. But you know, something made Sunny feel that he just didn't quite fit in. So on Tuesday, Sunny goes to stay with his cousins, Scratch and Mitch, and the rest of their family. So should we see what postcard he sends? He says, "Dear Mum and Dad, we've been living in an old termite mound, but we're moving. There's plenty to eat." Oh yeah, there are lots of ants there, aren't there? And do you know what? Ants make you get itchy feet, and that's what happened to Sunny. So he decides that he's got to move on from there as well. Oh dear, he's doing a lot of travelling, isn't he? On Wednesday, he arrives at his cousin Edward's. Now, should we see what card he writes there? "Dear Mum and Dad, I'm staying on a farm." Wow, that sounds exciting, doesn't it? "Ed's favourite food is chicken. I haven't tried it yet, but I got plenty of eggs. Love, from Sunny." But you know that Sunny isn't all that sure that eggs really agree with him. They give him a sore tummy. So on Thursday, he moves on again, and he heads off to stay with his cousins Mildred and Frank. Ooh, I wonder what happens with Mildred and Frank. Oh, I think it's a bit of a wet on this one, because he says, "Dear Mum and Dad and everyone, it's raining quite hard. Hope the weather's better at home. Love, from Rainy," not Sunny, he says. Oh dear. So not going too well for Sunny, is it, outside the walls? But Sunny hates getting wet, so he decides to leave there as well. So by Friday, wow, he's been going all week, hasn't he? Sonny has reached Madagascar. Ooh, that sounds nice, doesn't it? I wonder what happened there, where he says, "Dear everybody, arrived on Auntie Bee's and Uncle Rob's house. It's very late and very dark, and I think it may well be past my bedtime. I'm leaving, though, as soon as it gets light, because I think he's a bit scared, because Sonny's afraid of the dark, and he can't think of anything worse than staying there." Phew. Right, Saturday, on to Saturday, and then he arrives at Great Aunt Flo's. Ooh, I wonder if this is going to be better. And he says, "Dear family, Great Aunt Flo lives on her own in a marsh. It's dark and wet. Oh no. The weather's disgusting, slimy, and I'm lonely, cold and tired. I really, really, really wish you were here." Oh, I think he's missing his family, isn't he? So Sonny is beginning to worry that nowhere is right for him. Maybe he was better off at home. But then on Sunday, Sonny arrives somewhere very dry and hot, where everyone is very close. Wow, this sounds good, doesn't it? Do you recognise what that is? And he says, "I'm home." So after all that travel, he realised that there's nowhere quite like home. And look, all the other meerkats got a lovely big banner saying, "Welcome home," and it's perfect. Isn't that a lovely story? Well, I hope you really, really enjoyed that as much as I have. And if you'd like me to read you any more stories, do you want to come and find me at school? And I look forward to hearing that, and then we'll have another bedtime story. So between now and then, sleep well, sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the morning. Take care and God bless.